Hello, and welcome to my operator guide for Jager. This is one of a series of short videos that will help you get the most out of each operator in Rainbow Six Siege. Jager is a one-armor, 3-speed defending operator from the German Grenzschutzgruppe 9, or GSG-9. He specializes in countering grenades and projectiles, preventing them from detonating. Jager is one of the original operators in Rainbow Six Siege and has proven to be a favorite within the community. Jager's unique gadget is the Magpie Active Defense System. This surface-mounted device can intercept grenades of any type and most projectiles, such as Ash's breaching rounds, Nomad's air jabs, and Ying's Candela grenades. Jager has 3 Magpies and can place them on any flat floor or wall, both reinforced and unreinforced. Each Magpie can intercept 2 projectiles, making Jager capable of intercepting a total of 6 projectiles or grenades. Once deployed, the light in the center will glow red, but once a Magpie has intercepted 2 projectiles, the red light will turn off. Magpies have a limited range and will only intercept projectiles in their line of sight, so their placement is very important. On the screen now is how I personally run Jager. Unsurprisingly, I always use the 416C CARBINE as his primary weapon. This is one of the strongest and most consistent weapons on the defending team, and is, at the time of recording, the only assault rifle available to any defender. This gun does high damage, has a decent rate of fire, and has a full 30-round magazine. I equipped the 416C with a flash hider, a vertical grip, and a reflex sight. Jager's alternative primary weapon is the M870 pump-action shotgun. This is one of the more effective shotguns in the game and does extremely high damage at close range. It also cycles shells faster than other pump-action shotguns. However, given the strength of Jager's assault rifle, I would not recommend taking the shotgun, especially if you are roaming. Jager only has access to one secondary weapon, the P12 pistol. This is yet another unremarkable yet solid handgun, and works as a decent backup in tight situations. Remember to equip all of your pistols with a muzzle brake for better recoil control. As of Operation Ember Rise, Jager can take either barbed wire or a bulletproof camera as his secondary gadget. I would always recommend taking barbed wire, as it is an extremely versatile and useful gadget that can slow down attackers during a last-minute push into the objective. If you feel that having an extra camera would be more beneficial, or if you have other operators with a lot of barbed wire, then taking the bulletproof camera can be useful. Make sure to place it somewhere with a long sightline of an area that attackers will likely push through. Since Jager is not needed on site once his gadgets have been deployed, his speed and hard-hitting weapons make him a perfect roamer, and this is how he should be played whenever possible. It is important to remember that since Jager has 3 Magpies, 2 barbed wire and 2 reinforcements to use in the prep phase, no time must be wasted here. If you are delayed in setting up during the prep phase, it will make it much harder to get into a good roaming position as the round starts. While time in the prep phase is limited, it is still important to place your Magpies carefully so that they can perform as effectively as possible. It goes without saying that all 3 Magpies should be placed in the objective site, as they will mainly be used to stop flashbangs, frags, and smoke grenades. Try and place the Magpies so that they cannot be seen from any doorways or windows that lead into the objective. This will ensure they cannot be located and shot by attackers as they push. However, as Magpies need line of sight to work, you must also place them in a location that will be in range of a doorway or window if attackers throw grenades through them. These spots can be difficult to find, and good map knowledge and quick thinking are required for using Jager effectively. Jager's gadget benefits the whole team, but can be used in certain defensive setups to benefit specific operators. In particular, Mira can benefit from having a Magpie placed behind her black mirror, as a common tactic is to try and flash or frag Mira while she is holding a position. Additionally, both Maestro and Echo can benefit from having a Magpie nearby, as they are both anchoring operators who use drones and cameras for extended periods of time, and will therefore be stationary while on the objective, making them vulnerable to grenades. Jager's Magpies are vulnerable to Thatcher's EMP grenades as they are operated electronically. However, if an EMP grenade enters the line of sight of a Magpie, it will be destroyed like any other grenade. This means Thatcher is only really effective at destroying Magpies through walls using the EMP's area of effect radius. Twitch's shock drone is also a very strong counter to Jager, as it can completely destroy a magpie with a well-placed taser shot. If Fuse fires a cluster charge into the objective, this can very quickly burn through Jager's magpies. Since each cluster charge fires 5 grenades, it would completely use up 2 magpies within range, with a grenade to spare. While this isn't really a counter, it is a good way to free up the objective for other attackers to throw their own grenades. Finally, Capitau's crossbow bolts, both smoke and incendiary, are the only projectiles in the game that cannot be intercepted by Jager's magpies. That means that Capitau's effectiveness is completely unaffected by Jager, which can cause a lot of problems for defenders who feel safe with magpies covering their position. Jager is always a strong choice for any defensive setup, and his effectiveness as a roamer cannot be understated. If you are confident in roaming and have good map knowledge, then Jager will be a good choice for you. That concludes my operator guide, and I hope you learned how to use Jager more effectively. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. Dankeschön und auf Wiedersehen.